And I just thought I'd take some time today to tell you about Engendered Love. So, I first saw the words Engendered Love on a book. I was doing a meditation with my friends on intuitive development. It's similar to some meditations I've done in other podcasts, if you've been listening to me for a while. And it was basically learning how to do intuitive readings, right? So I was doing it along with them, and when we got to the part where we did intuitive readings, I just sort of asked if there was anything they wanted to show me because I didn't really have a question for myself. And I saw a book, and the title of the book was Engendered Love, and it had one of my paintings on the cover. I saw the whole format of how the book was laid out and everything, and it's actually really similar to my podcast cover, if you guys have seen that. And I had no idea what the word engendered meant. I mean, maybe you know, maybe you don't, I don't know, but I'll explain it because I had no idea. So I just thought that was really interesting that I saw this book with the title on the cover having no idea what it meant. So I went and looked it up. And all I could find was engender, obviously, which means to give rise to a feeling. So engender love would be to give rise or become a feeling. So sort of to become love, right? Engendered love. So it is a word. Like I had to look that up too because I was like, I'm not going to title something if it's not a real word. So I dug a little deeper and found out that you can past tense engender to engendered, and what it meant was, obviously the past tense of engender, to that you have already given rise to the feeling of love inside of you. So my thought is that engendered love means that you already are love. You've already become the feeling of love. We just need to remind ourselves over and over and over again. So that's what I hope to do with this podcast series and the workshop series, is to remind us over and over that we are love, and to sort of start a movement of love on this planet where we're deliberately looking forward to our future and creating a future that is based in love and compassion, and really envisioning it and really using our powers of manifestation and creativity. And because we are all creators on this planet, we're all creating our life as we live it. And whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously, it doesn't matter. What you think about and what you do, your actions and your thoughts and your words in your life, you're creating your life. And if we're working together to create a future that's positive and loving, I believe that we can achieve that. I believe that by changing ourselves, creating more love within ourselves, will lead us to be a loving place for all. Our whole planet to be a loving place for all. And I've read other places, I think in one of Wayne Dyer's books, in Power of Intention, he mentions, he cites a different book for it, which I don't know right now, but that one person living in the frequency of love can affect something like 10 million people who aren't. So, man, think of that power. And even if you're halfway there or you're a quarter of the way there, you're still counterbalancing thousands of people who aren't living from a place of love. So the more we can stay focused on love, and the more that we can sort of create that urgency from within, the more we can stay focused on that goal of being more loving and becoming love, engendering love, or remembering that we are engendered love, right? So I'm right here with you. I am not proclaiming that like I'm 100,000,000% living from a place of love. I have to try and fight through it every day. And it's something that I personally struggle with doing this work, because I think, well, why me? Why am I the person to teach people about living from a place of love? But I think why all this information and why I feel this drive to do this is because I'm not living from a place of love all the time. And I know how good it feels when I am, and that I am struggling through it, so that I'm using all these techniques and learning all these techniques and sort of like building this repertoire of material that helps me to stay in a place of love. So I'm just here to share it with you and to walk on this journey with you, and to hopefully create some sort of community for us, so that we have a place where we feel like we can be holding each other accountable and living from a place of love. So far what I have is an Engendered Love group on Facebook, where we also do a live meditation every month on the 22nd. So if you want to join that, it's just called Engendered Love, and it's a group. You can also look me up on Facebook. Elizabeth Catherine is my professional name. So yeah, those things together should help keep us connected and holding us accountable for each other. So I hope to connect with you more in the future.